Are we live at Old Town Quilt Shop?
We are live.
Hello everybody. You have to give us just a minute. No, we did not have someone here at 5. However, we have an awful lot to show you, so we're just trying to get it all ready. So for the moment, our email, our website, our phone number, and our hours, and all of that dealy. I don't know how to do this. You'll just have to excuse us for just 1 second here. We have a lot of stuff to go over, so grab your popcorn, maybe a string to string it, because yep, that's right folks, we got Christmas fabrics in. So this requires a screwdriver. In case you were wondering, yes, something that we got in requires a screwdriver. But I promise you it's really easy. Okay, so hello everybody. Hello Melissa, I heard that. I don't know who else. Okay. Whoop. I guess that's how it goes in. Oh, hi Linda. Okay, I guess that we are ready. Okay. Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us on our Wednesday live at 5-ish here at Old Town Quilt Shop in Orchid, California. I'm Stacy, in case none of you watching knows who I am. So I hope you are comfortable and in a seat where you've got the air conditioner on you, or you've got some nice cold drinks next to you, because we have a lot of fabric. This table is covered with fabric and notions and patterns and just so much stuff. So we have a lot to cover, and I'm going to kind of blow through it because we don't want to be here all night. It's hot. Of course, we get holiday stuff on the hottest day that we've had so far, when we absolutely do not want to be thinking about Christmas. But unfortunately, it is a mere 6 months away, so you do kind of have to start thinking about it. Next month is Christmas in July, so you might want to be starting your projects then. Okay, what else? Like I said, we're going to try and blow through some stuff. We are currently scheduling some classes for July, August, and September. We're not going to go through them tonight because we have so many other things to go through, so we'll discuss them next week, but you can certainly look on the website to find out all about those, or just come in and ask us. So let's get to it, since we have so much. Okay, so the thing that was requiring a screwdriver is these little blade savers, thread cutters. So this is what it comes like in the package, and then you have to kind of take it apart. This is what it will look like in the package. And so what you do is you put your used blade from your rotary cutter, so it's dull, it's got a nick in it or whatever, and instead of just tossing it, you can reuse it. So this is a thread cutter, so if you are doing like chain piecing, then you can just take your your things and go pop, and just pop all the way across with your threads. Or if you just need to get the threads off of the ends of whatever you're sewing. So it just, the blade just goes right in there. So what I was using the screwdriver on is here. So you righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Take the screwdriver and loosen that. Should have kept it in there a little longer, and there it goes. So there's my blade. So this is a used blade, and it just goes right into here. And you just pop that back in, and then put the screw back on, and then slide it right in there. So it's easy peasy. So we have 3 different colors. We have the pink, and we have the blue, and lime green. These would make really good gifts for the person who says they have everything. Take that screw so we don't lose it. Okay, another kind of gifty item, since we're in the gift giving mode right now, is this bobbin boat. So what's really cool about this bobbin boat is that it will hold up to 10 class 66 or class 15 bobbin. Right here in this little it's like a little canoe, it's a little boat, so it can sit right next to your machine or it can sit with your thread. So our thought was if you were going to a class or a retreat and you don't want to have to keep stopping to wind some thread because you know that you're piecing a whole lot in the same color, you can just pre-wind a whole bunch of bobbins in the same color and just have them all ready to go. Or someone suggested for applique, so that you've got, you are going to be changing your colors. You can have all of your colors set there. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use these. They're inexpensive at $4.99. These would make a great gift, a birthday gift, or a just because gift, or stocking stuffer.
We only have a few, but we've ordered more.
Yes, and we only have a few right now in the lime green, but we will order some more, and maybe in some other colors. Okay, the other little gadget that we got are these Sew Tights. So these are, and we got the mixed pack, so you get one of each, the small, the, I don't know, medium or large, and then the round. So what these are magnetic pins. So if you are sewing something, say you're making a bag and you're using vinyl, and you can't pin through that vinyl, but you need to hold them together, they're magnetic, kind of like, the name tags that we wear. You just pull them apart and then stick them right on there. So they'll keep your two pieces together without poking those holes in them. So kind of convenient. They do come in packs of all the same size, so if you're interested in those, let us know and we can order those for you. But for the time being, we got the 3-pack, so it has the original, the mini, and the dot. Alrighty, so there's those. Couple of patterns. This one is called Linked. It is Jelly Roll friendly. The way that they have it set here, it kind of looks different. If you look in the back, they just show a portion of it, but really it looks like kind of a cool, maybe a modern Irish chain. So you've got the chain going here, but then you have all these geometrics going through it with, with the jelly roll and that accent color. So, really kind of fun and different to do. I think it'd be interesting. And just so that you know, the third Saturday in September, which I believe is the 18th this year, is Moda Sew a Jelly Roll Day. So this would be a really fun pattern to use for that. And then I know that some of you are working on this because you've come in looking for fabric, but we have seen this, I don't know, absolutely everywhere. This exploding heart pattern, which also, I believe, could be used, well, you can do scrappy, but it uses fat quarters. I thought you could also do jelly roll, but it's fat quarter friendly. So you can make it entirely scrappy, or you can choose 3 different colors, 5 fat quarters, like 5 shades of 3 different colors to make the exploding heart. So we figured we would go ahead and get these in because we knew that a lot of you were interested in that one. Okay, fabric. We have a lot, so hang on. Okay, this first one is Sevenberry Classics. It's a micro stripe, and this one is blue. So they're also called railroad stripes, mini stripes, but this is a blue and white, and this is $12.20 a yard from Robert Kaufman. These are in the stripes section. This is in the C. Oh, okay. Well, in the shop it's in the C, but in the online it is in stripes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so next we have some batiks, and these ones are called Welcome to Paradise. They're $13.45 a yard, and they're from Kaufman. So you've got the multicolored batiks, kind of a peachy, orangey background, and then blue and teal and purple and lime green for the flowers. And then we have it in kind of a more fuchsia color. It's like hot pink and magenta. Also the hibiscus.
On the camera, but
oh yeah, it's not quite as orange as what you're seeing on the camera. And then also with that, just to give it an extra little pop of color, we have this blue swirls. And really what that all goes with are these roll-ups. So these are 2.5-inch strips. There's 40 pieces in here. This would look fabulous in linked. See how lovely that would be. Pair it with the black, just like they did. Beautiful. Or the magenta as a contrasting. And this one's not priced, so it's free, but I believe that they are like $44.99. Coming soon to a newsletter near you. So all of these are Robert Kaufman, and again, you know, you can use any one of these coordinates as a border or as an accent to go with the jelly roll. And these are all batiks. So they're all in the batik section. And another set of batiks is Forest Trails. These are also from Robert Kaufman. So all of these have kind of a wood grain texture to them, and we have 3 different colors, kind of a cream, a brown, and they call it brick. It's kind of an orangey, reddish brown color to it. These are $13.45 a yard and from Robert Kaufman. They're all in batiks. And then finally, we received our last bolt of Sunset Coast. So if you remember, we have these already. Oh, there was another one, I thought. No, we don't have 10-inch squares anymore. Okay. Okay. So we have all of these also from Sunset Coast. So they all coordinate together. So 3-yard quilt, a 5-yard quilt, or just any kind of beachy thing. We've paired these two with several of our other fabrics for customers. You know, it's the seaweed in there, the blue and the peach. Just really pretty soft colors. These would be great for fussy cutting. If you're doing a 3-yard quilt, you could really, you know, maximize some of those seashells in there and draw in some of these other colors. So really pretty. Sunset Coast. And like I said, you know, we had 4 of them already, and then finally the last little straggler came in. Okay. I told you, hang on, because we've got a lot. So this one is called Flower and Vine, and these are from Maywood Studios. They're $12.55 a yard. And these are really pretty soft, feminine colors. It's pretty true to what it's showing on camera, maybe a little less deep, a little less intense in the color. But a nice kind of a rose color in there. This is your main, and then you have kind of a smaller print with the flowers and vines, and then a pretty green kind of crosshatch thatched coordinate. Now, we did order 2 other bolts to go with it, a darker pink, and I don't remember what the other one is, and we haven't received it. We don't know if we're going to receive it, but these 3 alone make a really wonderful 3-yard quilt. Just all on their own. And then we had other things that looked really good with these. So we kind of have them next to these, but these are called Flower and Vine. Okay, and then we also have from In the Beginning, this is Jason Yenter, it's called Haven. These are digital prints, and there is nothing wrong with using digital prints. They just have a little bit different feel than some of the other cottons, but sometimes they just have a really nice feel to them. And these are particularly nice. So we've got this kind of, I don't know, fireworks, merry-go-round type thing. They're blues and purples. And then you have this purple and green floral and vines and leaves. And then I believe those are chrysanthemums. And we've had another fabric that kind of looks like this. And again, we have other fabrics that pair really, really well with these. 3-yard quilt, again. Beautiful. A lot of times when we pick fabrics, that's what we do. You know, we pick 3 because we know that in a 3-yard quilt they're going to go great, and we have so many other basics that you can pair with them. Even if you're doing something that requires more than 3 fabrics, we have so many other things that we can pair, and we're always happy to help you with that when you come into the shop, or if you call or you're online and you say, hey, what goes with these? We're happy to help you out with that. So this is Haven, $13.15 a yard from In the Beginning. All right. And then I know this is a little bit different from what we normally get, but the flowers are really sweet, and a lot of times we have people looking for just some kind of small dainty flower print. This is called Farm Girls Unite from Poppy Cotton, and they're $13.15 a yard. Poppy Cotton for us is a little bit new. We do have some polka dots from them, which they're fabulous, and these fabrics feel really nice. They're a really great company. But again, you could do a 3-yard quilt, but really what we were thinking of is table runners, placemats, aprons, napkins, anything like that, kind of for your kitchen. But these 2 together, plus, you know, a couple of other things would make a really nice young girls quilt.
The poppy cotton
And the
dots.
poppy cotton dots would go with them as well. So if you look up poppy cotton, well, I don't know if it'll come up under poppy cotton. But they have some really pretty dots that would coordinate really well with this, that have some other colors in them that would match that. So these are really nice. I had someone buy these just today, and she's doing placemats because she has blue dishes that they'll go with. Okay, and today is not the day to be thinking about these. However, we have them in, and so you want to know about them. Because if you're making Christmas quilts or winter quilts for people, they're going to want flannel on the back, especially if they live in colder climes. So we just have some solid flannels from Robert Kaufman. They're $10.99 a yard, and they're, you know, one of the softer flannels out there. But we got a solid white, a solid light blue, and then a solid kind of a medium
Yeah, it shows up darker.
denim blue. Oh yeah, it looks really dark on here, but it really is not that dark, I promise you. I know, and in the newsletter this looks yellow, but it's white, I swear. Just plain white. Okay, holiday. I hope you're stringing your popcorn now, because here we are. So we'll start here with Autumn Bouquet, and these are from Robert Kaufman. They're $13.45 a yard. And we've got some really pretty sunflowers, and I believe these are chrysanthemums again as well. These would also make a really nice table runner and napkins. And all of these three in the line have some gold metallic in them. It's not super obnoxious, it's just kind of, you know, a little accent. So the sunflowers, and then we have the green leaves, and so they have, you know, a medium green background, but then they have a darker green shadow of the leaf, and then these lighter leaves on top that are all outlined in the gold metallic. And then that same kind of print, but in a lighter creamy tone with the orange and gold leaves. And again, you know, they're accented with the gold metallic on there. So that's for fall. And remember, this is the first shipment of holiday fabrics. We have many more coming.
Scary.
It is kind of scary. Okay, Halloween, which comes before all of this other stuff. So we have Glow Ghosts, and they're $13.45 a yard from Henry Glass Fabrics. And we didn't do our little experiment. So these are glow in the dark. I believe that it is the ghosts that glow. We wanted to take it into the bathroom and see if we could get it to glow. But let me tell you, we've had so much receiving these past 2 days that we just have not had time. And it's so hot. We don't want to lock ourselves in the bathroom with, with the fabric, with ghosts. So this is a directional fabric, but it has some cute little signs. Do not enter, which way, dead end, random threads. And then there is a plaid, which is on the bias. And it is purple and orange and yellow and green and black. And it says it's glow in the dark too, so I'm not sure which part glows. Again, we didn't get a chance to go check that out. But glow ghosts, and again, this is just the beginning. Okay, Christmas, here we are. So some cute, fun little prints. This is Santa Express from Maykower. And they're $13.15 a yard. These all also have gold metallic accents on them. So you have the tossed snowmen on a gray background, and the little snowflakes are gold metallic. I don't think there's anything on the snowmen, it's just the snowflakes on there. And these are kind of small prints. So for a reference, if you were to make a mask, all of these would be perfect for a mask. And we're not doing that, but if you're just wanting size reference, these will also be good for like an I Spy Christmas quilt or a pillow or something like that. And then we have the Santa carrying his little bag of goodies and some presents, and all of the presents and the Santa plus the little snowflakes are all outlined in gold metallic. And then we have the woolen mittens and socks and hats on a cream background, and then the little stars are gold metallic, and all of the mittens and socks and everything are outlined in gold metallic as well. Excuse me. And then we have the snowflakes also on a cream background, and the little stars are gold metallic accents. So all of these would make really good coordinates to go with other things, or you can use them as a main and then find just solids to go with them, or just some textures. Okay, so that was Santa Express. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, on to the more traditional Winter's Grandeur. This is Winter's Grandeur 9 from Robert Kaufman, the 13.45 a yard. So these also have gold metallic accents on them. So you have the red plaid, the green plaid, and then the holly.
Turquoise.
Yeah, it's green. It's true Christmas green. I know it doesn't, depending on where the light is on there, it doesn't look quite right.
To look right, but it's not.
Yeah, no, it is, Christmas red, Christmas green, and then you have the holly leaves with the red plaid background, and then the green holly on top. And as, again, I said, gold accents throughout. I think we went mostly all gold this year. We might have some silver on its way. I don't know. Okay, and this is called Classic Foliage. So again, kind of the smaller print. This is Maykower, and it's $13.15 a yard. So we have the little birdies on branches, and then a classic scroll, which we've had a similar thing before. Again, gold metallic accents on all of these. This dot, I'm pretty sure we've had this or something very similar to it before. So it has two different shades of red, kind of a deeper red and then a lighter red, and then it's got the two shades of green and then the gold dots in there. And we have holly, so the green background and then the green holly leaves and the red berries, and they're all outlined in gold metallic in there. So lots of, smaller kind of mini prints. Sometimes when you're doing a project, you need those smaller prints as opposed to the larger prints. So we kind of focused a little bit more on getting some of those. We do have some larger prints coming, but these are really nice for smaller projects, stockings or tree skirts, those sorts of things, napkins, placemats, table runners. So some of this stuff will kind of help you get started, and you can use these as a base and then pair them with some of the reds and greens that we have all the time. Grunge works really well with these, which we have some of. Okay, and then the fun stuff. So we have Merry and Bright from Me and My Sister Designs, and these are 5-inch squares, and then we also have the fat quarter bundles. So we ordered coordinating fabrics to go with these, but we always get the pre-cuts before we get the fabric, and we have no idea when we're getting the fabric. But the pre-cuts always go really fast. So I highly recommend, if you're at all interested in getting some of these, and these always have some really cute, look at those snowmen, really cute designs, the stripes, the wreaths, candy canes, polka dots in there. And these are the traditional red and green colors, with white. So these are, pretty classic, classic colors and classic designs, and they're fun. They make great kids quilts or, kid at heart quilts. So we have the fat quarter bundle, which I believe has 42 pieces in it, and they're $86.99, and the charm squares has 42 squares in it for $10.99. Maybe that doesn't have 40 something. Maybe it's 20 something. They never say.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I probably have it online. Okay, I'm dying here because it's hot. We had to turn our air conditioner off in here because it would be too loud. You wouldn't be able to hear me. So instead, we just have a fan blowing no air, hot air. So no questions, no comments. I know it was a lot to digest today. We had a lot to go over. I'll reiterate, if you didn't join us at the beginning, that we do have some classes that are coming up. We are, as we speak, 5 minutes before we were doing this, we were writing some stuff into the schedule, planning some classes. But because we had so much to go over tonight, we figured we'll just show it all to you next week, because who knows if we'll have fabric next week. I don't know. And batting, we got batting in. So if you were looking for batting, then we did get that in as well. Okay. Oh, you know what? There were two things in the newsletter that I didn't bring over here. One is a needle sharpener and one is a Wonder needle threader and cutter. So look for those on the newsletter. All right, so if there's no other questions or comments, TMI is next Tuesday. Please join us for that. That is, you know, where you get to sit down with Mom and I and just kind of chit-chat about whatever. Attendance has been slowing, so, you know, we'll see if we continue it. I know it's early for you guys, but it's not early for us. Half our day is over by then. So, okay, well, if there's nothing else, then we will go ahead and say good night, stay cool, drink lots of water, and we'll see you in the shop.